We met with Edward Machachik, head knight.
Look at me. How you feel? I feel regal. So if you were coming out for a joust, okay, the last thing you would need is this helmet. Welcome to the inside of my office.
But for a select few, it's their career and their passion.
It's just one of those things that you're just floating in the air, and you'll see it's a rather unique feeling.
Is it up, up, and away, or there's no place like home?
Up, and away, we'll do that.
Steak fajitas, BLT egg sandwiches, and whole roasted chicken with potatoes. You can cook each of these meals on one simple sheet pan, saving time and cleanup.
So you cover it, and then that way, that's your whole doing dishes. You wrap up
and then
the
you
foil.
just kind of peel it off and wrap it up.
Okay.
We rimmed our glass with a little bit of coconut sugar. This is a little bit of raspberry syrup. We're just going to kind of drizzle this around the edge like this.
Add your ice cream, then your bananas.
So now we just hit it with a little cinnamon. Now finish it off with a little whipped cream right on top. Go as heavy as you want to there, Jimmy.
All right, well, Mom likes her whipped cream.
Ooh, I like that. This is a winner.
Where would you start on a beard like this?
Well, you want to start on the sides, preferably. And basically the effect that this has, think of like a zipper.
Okay.
It just kind of brings everything together and just tightens everything up. We're stimulating the skin, we're stimulating the hair, we're causing it to style, we're creating a style, and we're telling it what to do.
Now that's better.
Ready to take on my first drum lesson, I turn to East Valley Rock's owner, Jeff Farner.
How many was that?
It's 4 on each drum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And Jeff says the real benefit is not in just what you learn, but how you learn it.
So now you're gonna just take a few climbs. So you're gonna move your feet and your arms. How does that feel?
Kind of fun so far.
Yeah, right?
I don't have any burning sensations yet, so that's a plus.
Well, that's not gonna last, but.
Say hello to the Johnsons, 3 members of a family who all play competitive pickleball.
So when you guys started playing pickleball, did you guys have any idea that you would become the pro family of pickleball?
We didn't think anything when we started playing pickleball, so all of this is just crazy, fun, exciting, and nothing we ever saw coming.
Get your glass ready, because bartender Tyler Zorn is pouring up 3 sustainable cocktails made with leftover ingredients that otherwise would be tossed in the trash.
It's time to pack up some trip essentials like water, a pump,
and your helmet. Can you feel this? Not much. All right. It works.
We're setting you up for your next road venture.
Show off.
With the ABCs of bike safety.
Searching for vintage items is kind of like treasure hunting, complete with the thrill of a big score.
It's so exciting. You can't find that anywhere else.
Whether you plan to flip or keep the killer stuff you find, we've got some vintage thrifting tips from Amanda Kennedy, owner of Atomic Age Modern in Mesa, Arizona. For starters, identify your find.
How do I know if something's a find? A lot of research goes into this, but there's a lot of ways to find out. I use Facebook quite a bit. There's Google Lens. You can take a picture of it right there in the thrift store and see, oh, it matches this. It must be this designer, this maker.
And give the item a good once-over to help figure out the origin.
You gotta flip it around, look in the back. You gotta pull out the drawers and look for stamps, tags, labels. Anything identifiable, you're gonna be able to find information about it online.
It's a real bonus if you know something's value in advance, just in case.
This is a Solari bell, and they're actually made here in Arizona. We found it just yesterday at the local thrift store. They go for hundreds of dollars, and this one we actually found for $7.49.
Next, evaluate it for damage.
What's an acceptable amount of damage that's just wear and tear on something that's been around a few decades, and what is damage you should avoid purchasing? So everything is going to have some type of wear and tear. It's been loved for many years. So you got to look at that piece and figure out, is that something that I can fix or live with? Tell me about this piece. This was a $40 piece that we purchased. It was painted all black. You can see these are doors. Yep. And these are the drawers. and they're even painted on the inside. But this is actually a mid-century piece. It's made by Drexel Declaration.
She bought it for $40, but knew its value.
This goes for about $2,500 once refinished.
Finally, think outside the box.
You might be thrifting for something very specific, but you think people should widen their lens a bit. Yes. And if you're looking for, say, a dresser in a particular size, color, style, but you find something close, you should jump on it. Jump on it and try and make it work for you, at least in the meantime until you find your true piece.
She recommends you restore it the best you can. Then,
you never know. It could be that perfect piece for somebody else and you can flip it and make a profit. Even though it's not for you, definitely grab it.
vintage thrifting for dough and decor.
Saddle up, because we're taking summertime treats to a whole new level.
Well, how do I even begin to eat this?
We stopped by the Paleta Bar in Tempe, Arizona, where co-owners Brandon Crespin and Alia Olave give us an inside look into their one-of-a-kind creations.
We're a Mexican-style dessert shop where we allow customers to completely customize their paletas. You don't really see places like this. It's always these people with smiles.
Paletas all around!
First, let's introduce you to the paleta.
Paleta is Spanish for ice pop.
A frozen delicacy on a stick that finds its origins in Mexico.
Now, growing up in a Mexican-American household, paletas were the treat that we loved so much.
The first paleta I've ever had, I was addicted to it. The people that know about this tradition, it kind of brings them back to their roots. They grew up in Mexico or they grew up in a Latino community. It brings them back to their childhood.
It's a nostalgic treat that stands out from the rest because they're handcrafted daily using fresh ingredients.
Because we're not adding those preservatives, we're not adding the flavoring. It's the actual real fruit and ingredients.
Take their strawberry cheesecake paleta, for example.
You see the fruit in the paleta, which is so cool.
It's dipped in white chocolate.
Oh, look how pretty that is, like a piece of art.
Tossed in graham crackers and topped with a final drizzle of chocolate.
Dig in. You can taste the fresh strawberries. Yeah. Way different than what you're gonna get at like a grocery store or something like that.
When you use the real ingredient, it really brings the flavor out more and you can like taste it.
And at the Paleta Bar, customers get their pick for dipping options and toppings, which allows for endless flavor combinations.
This is like Paletas Are Us. They have, you guys have everything here.
I decided to try one of their top-selling and most over-the-top creations, the paleta con mangonada, which combines the flavor of a sweet mango paleta with tajin, a Mexican spice made with a variety of peppers, lime, and salt.
Oh, man.
And chamoy, a saucy condiment made from pickled fruit.
It has like a spicy saltiness, but also like a sweetness to it.
All served up in a cup with a slushie.
And this is it! Oh my gosh, it's so refreshing. It's just the right amount of sweet and salty with a little bit of spice. Kind of like me.
We're living our best summer life with the out-of-this-world flavors from the Paleta Bar. There's nothing common about the cuisine from this Commonwealth. Wesley Andujar, owner of Puerto Rican Latin Bar and Grill, gives us island flavors you'll want to savor, starting with popular fried appetizers.
This is a tostone, which is a green plantain, deep fried, taken out, smashed, refried again. And a lot of people eat it with what we call mayo ketchup, which is ketchup, garlic, and mayonnaise.
The starchy starter is crunchy, not too greasy, and chock full of garlic.
That is so good.
While its riper relative, maduros, is softer and sweeter.
Now I'm using my fingers. Can this be finger food?
It's okay, you can use it.
A finger-looking treat that's greasy and sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
That is so good. It's like dessert.
Another popular appetizer, alcapurria, combines mashed plantains and a starchy root known as yuca or cassava, and is filled with beef.
It's a Puerto Rican egg roll.
Yeah.
Next, we move to entrees, starting with the supremely popular pernil,
which is pulled pork with the Puerto Rican yellow rice arroz con gandules.
Love the rice and pork, but what's gandule?
Pigeon peas.
These are peas.
Peas, yeah.
See, the Mexicana in me, I was like, where's the beans? No, these are peas.
Another dish, chicken and onions with mofongo, which is mashed plantains with garlic and adobo.
Puerto Rican mashed potato, I call it here. It's something similar.
That beats my mashed potatoes any day of the
Any
week.
day?
That is so amazing.
And Pacific cod and garlic sauce served with yuca and onions.
The garlic and the onions kind of pull it all together.
Yep.
But my favorite, pasteles, root veggies mashed and stuffed with pork and olives, then wrapped in a plantain leaf and boiled.
People don't eat the plantain leaf. That's not the part you eat.
Kind of the Puerto Rican version of a Mexican tamale, and it's a holiday favorite.
In Christmas time, favorite things that everybody in the family makes is pasteles. Everybody makes this.
And finally, dessert. Today we're trying a traditional pudding made of canned coconut milk called tembleque.
I really like that one. That is good.
Yep, its light, sweet cinnamon flavor was so good, it was hard to shake off.
Another great Puerto Rican.
Who's that?
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
She's got that shake.
Transporting our taste buds to the Caribbean, Puerto Rican style.
It's art you can breathe life into, literally, glass blowing. While most would call it an ancient technique, Phoenix Glass Center owner and master instructor Justin Daniels says,
it's like magic. You're taking this molten substance, you're melting it down, you're manipulating it.
More than just a 1,000-year-old craft, Justin says it can be a truly rewarding experience if you're willing to try. What does it really require to be a glass blower?
It takes time and practice.
And instructed lessons with a professional, of course. So Justin shows us what to expect at our first glass blowing lesson. And for beginners, Justin says, expect to start with a basic piece.
Cups are basic because if you can make a cup, you can pretty much make any other shape out there.
While you may not be making any cathedral-ready stained glass anytime soon, you can make your own wine glass in less than an hour.
I'm going to turn this blowpipe. It's going to collect material, collect glass onto the end of it.
From start to finish, glass blowing is a very meticulous process. Everything has to be done just right.
Then when we go down to the color, we're going to come down nice and flat and let it rest.
You're handling molten glass that's just over 2,000 degrees, so safety is vital, and so is the equipment you use. Bringing us to the toolkit.
Would you call this the glass blower's standard toolkit right here?
They are. These tools are used by every glass blower around the world.
These mad scientist-looking tools play a big role in turning your blob of glass into artwork.
Squeeze hard and cut.
Boom! Nailed it.
While some tools are used to shape, others create unique color patterns and designs.
We'll do one more right there. Kind of feels like taffy a little bit.
It does feel like taffy.
And if you don't feel medieval enough yet, you'll reheat your piece regularly in what glass blowers call the glory hole.
I feel like I'm in a different century right now.
Once your shaping and design is done, it's time for the final steps. Blow and bake.
Always wait to start blowing until I tell you. The commands are blow light, blow hard, and stop.
When you start to blow, don't think lung power, think soup cooler.
Go ahead and blow light. Stop and take a breath of air. Blow a little harder.
Proper blowing technique is really what makes your piece pop. After a quick break and some final touches, your piece goes into another furnace called the annealer, where you'll use your final tool, patience.
We want to maintain 950, which is a nice happy temperature for the glass, and then it'll slowly cool it down over an 8 to 12 hour period.
Even though glass blowing may take years to master, just remember,
if you can breathe,
you can blow.
Breathing life into your inner craftsman through glass blowing.